Hello everyone, welcome to the Outer Garden here in Second Life. I actually went to take a look at this place the last time it was around, and it was actually around as a full region last time. I think back in, I think it was like the spring, but spring of last year, but I unfortunately missed it, but it's just come back recently as a parcel, and I definitely wanted to take a look at it because it has a very distinct styling, as you can see here, where it's very whitish and glowing, and there's a lot of like foresty stuff going on, which is always really nice. So we're definitely taking a look at it today. And we have a peacock just kind of flying around. It looks like just off the bat here, we already have like a waterfall, a lovely waterfall type area with some glowing lanterns, I think it is, that are floating around in the air. Looks like the waterfall is coming off of the ruins here, right through the doorway. And we have a full-on stream going down all the way to the entrance that we just came through. So nice little details like that. The place does have some rather photogenic spots, and I think there's a couple of pose balls around specifically for that, like right there on that pillar. The place is a little rough on the frames, though, it seems, but it's not the worst thing I've had to deal with, so. As usual, I'm on advanced lighting. We got a nice little balloon set here with a ladder that's kind of like floating up into the air. We have a window over that way, which actually leads to another area that I saw earlier. But this leads into a room that's completely filled. In fact, you have to kind of follow a specific pathing to even get to the back of the room. Otherwise, you're basically going over things, but yeah, like that. We even have a contraption music type box here. I actually have one that's almost just like this, but I have one that has like a black shadowed figure on it instead of the white shadowed figure on it. Yeah, quite a bit of a nice little bit of clutter here. It looks like to be somebody's bedroom almost, because there's a bed back here. And it does seem like there's somebody here that loves music. We also have like a chessboard, I think, right here, but it's not quite resing up correctly. Hopefully, if I give that a little bit of time, it should pop up. I can already see the painting by the bed. I think that might be the Eiffel Tower, but I'll have to wait and see if it text refreshes completely. Yep, it is a Eiffel Tower, Paris. We have a lovely mirror, and it looks like a lamp on a table there. So I guess it is kind of a bedroom, but it's a very messy bedroom. It doesn't seem to want to text refresh properly. We also have this nice little fireplace going on here too, with what looks like to be I think it's a deer statue type thing going on the top there. Yeah, it's deers. You can see a bust up top there too. See, okay, the table is kind of coming now, but it's still a little bit wonky a bit there. Yeah, you can definitely see the pieces on the table there now. Let's go ahead and make our way through. And we still have more to go through here, but we also have these lovely flowers along the way, along with some wind chimes, and it appears to be like some tables strung up in the tree, which is an interesting detail. Chandelier. Like I said, this place does have a very distinct styling to it whenever it comes around. From what I was reading, that the creator of the Outer Garden says that they like to move around a bit, so I'm assuming that's why they changed spots, because they're no longer at the spot they were before. Oh, the chandeliers are in crystal balls now, it looks like. Or maybe bubbles. That could be too. Very, I want to say almost glittery. This place is filled with glow. It looks like we have a lot of balloons. Maybe it's New Year's balloons? Silver and gold are usually balloons that are associated with the New Year, so perhaps that's correct. I do remember this exact staircase the last time I was here. But I did not have that on video, unfortunately. I did take a look at the previous variation a little bit. It's very nice. I'm actually contrasting quite a bit being in black compared to all of my surroundings, essentially. But now we can go ahead and go through the side room here, which will lead us to the other half of the garden. Just a nice little view. I just like that view right there. It looks really nice. But we end up in what seems like a bit of a more normal type of garden area. And as I show off this over here, you can see where that hole was in the wall that showed off this area back here that I glanced at a couple times. And a few leaves in the wind, and they're falling here onto the, I guess, ruins you would call them. Yeah, they seem to be ruins, and they're definitely being retaken by nature, as they're absolutely covered in flowers. This is another window that led to, I think it was the waterfall room. No, I don't think I saw that particularly when I was in there earlier. This is, I think, a sundial, but it's not resing up properly. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Just took a little bit of time. Yeah, old-fashioned sundial. I'm not sure if it's... I think some of the sundials in Second Life work, but some of them are also just for aesthetic. Yeah, it looks like there was a full-on tower here once, perhaps, and it's completely fallen over. And we also have what looks to be a headless... I don't know if that's like a dog or maybe a deer, something along those lines. Can't tell because it doesn't have a head. And we have another mannequin type thing over here that's headless. This one's wearing angel wings though. We also have some snow here now. I didn't even notice that until now. It seems as we gotten over here, it kind of changed out a bit. Is there anything back here? Just want to make sure. Nope. Okay. I suppose that first mannequin may have been a horse, because I do see a horse statue here. It's like a horse snow globe actually, but I don't see any snow in it. And nicely decorated little tree here. There are still a few things, as I do this in January, that are still a bit up for like the holidays, I think. And we have a full-on carousel here, which is pretty nice looking. Some more of the horses and the snow globes, and we also have teacups here. I think I remember the last Outer Garden, or at least one of the last ones. I think it had like a particular Alice in Wonderland type of theme going on. Because I think the theme does change a little bit with the variations, or something therefore. We got a nice little like cafe going on here, I think. So we got tables, and we have plenty of food on the other side. I'm not sure if this building is resing up quite correctly for me. But we definitely have a lot of cakes and what looks like to be tea. So maybe it's like a tea cafe or something along those lines. And we got a little teapot here on the burner stove, so it's actually full on open over here too, which is nice change. Oh, we got a full on world globe over here too. And we have another carousel type thing over there. We also have another stand here like we saw at the beginning. This one has another group joiner on it. Yeah, it looks like we have another like Ferris wheel carousel type of thing going on here. There's a few other people here at the place as well with me. Seems to be a fairly popular spot because I've always seen a couple people here every time I've poked my head in since this place opened. Well, we actually have some black flowers here, contrasting pretty well with the white. Looks like this might be another like photo spot, I think. But yeah, looks like we have some birdcage type seats going on here, along with a tree, like I was saying before, since it's still January that I'm doing this. There's still a couple of holiday type things left about on The Sims. It's probably gonna look a little bit weird being when February probably when these come out, but you know. We got a nice little, I guess, ruin over here. Or maybe it's just an outdoor pavilion type thing again. Yeah, it looks more like an outdoor type pavilion type of thing. Got some nice little like umbrella seats over here. Very nice, very nice. Seems like we're already edging up towards the end of the parcel already, though. Looks like we just have some, I guess I would say ruins over here, like I was thinking before. I guess the place is, like, kind of separated into three different distinct things here, because it's that main hallway you begin in, and then you go out into what looks like a more normal garden-type area with some ruins around, and then you end up in this more snowy area. So definitely some different details going on here. Oh, there's an entire like air balloon up in the sky I didn't notice before. Actually, there's two of them, huh? Yeah, I didn't even notice those before, so it's always nice to be able to look up, right? Just want to check behind the corners. Yeah, I'm really happy to be able to take a look at this place, and after seeing it gone for so long, to return again. It's really an enjoyable little place. I definitely like the styling of it. It has something very unique about it. And I think that's just about it. So I think we'll be heading on out here. I'm going to go back to the Ferris wheel, I think, first, because I really did like that Ferris wheel. I kind of like didn't go too close to it because there was people kind of inspecting it too at the time, but we'll go ahead and end off the video here, right next to it. And I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be back with another Second Life video here pretty soon. Looks like this might just be a wall. Yeah. Just go ahead and text refresh it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video here real soon, so I'll see you guys then.